The Batman is bland and forgettable. It's boring. It's slow. Well, this is what some critics are saying about the newest iteration of the Batman. Hey, everybody. I'm Robert Storms. Welcome back to the channel once again. As always, if you guys are finding me for the very first time, please do me a massive favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe for all future content here on the channel. So, Batman hits theaters this coming weekend. I'm getting ready to go see it at the time of this video tomorrow. Hopefully, if you guys are watching this later, I'm already seen the movie. I already got my review out. I'm super excited for this movie, but a lot of critics, not a lot, a few critics came out and said the Batman is bland and forgettable, and they're giving it a 2 out of 4 stars. And this isn't the only review that has said this. I know people in my personal life who has said that is very boring, that they fell asleep. So this really comes to the thought of, how am I going to approach this movie? Is this movie really slow, really forgettable, really just bland? Like what is the perception of the Batman? And I'm just going to give you my kind of thoughts on that. Now, the first thing that when you have to think, if you're on the fence on this and you don't know how you're going to feel about going to see this movie, or if you should even go see this movie, the first thing you need to remember is this is directed by Matt Reeves. Matt Reeves directed War of the Planet of the Apes and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Those weren't action-centered movies. They were very story and character-driven movies. Yes, they had action scenes. Yes, they had different things and different elements within the movies themselves. But for the most part, those movies were all character-driven. Matt Reeves likes to tell stories that are character-driven, plot-driven, and he likes to take his time when he tells it. I have no doubt in my mind I'm going to get the same type of... Like, I've been telling a lot of people, it's like, look, this movie's almost 3 hours long. It's going to be very, very character-driven, and it's going to be drawn out. It's going to be a low-paced... Basic is gonna be it's gonna be a slow burner. There's nothing else I can say about that. It's gonna be a slow burn movie. So I wouldn't say it was bland and forgettable. I can't wait to go see the movie myself. Just because of the cast and the direction overall is what I want to see about the movie. I'm a big fan of Matt Reeves. I think Robert Pattinson's a fantastic actor. You have people like Andy Serkis, Paul Dano, Colin Farrell, Zoe Kravitz, Jeffrey Wright. Like the cast is stacked. The cast is 100% stacked, and I'm ready to jump into this world and see what Matt Reeves was able to deliver with the Batman. I want to see what his vision of it is. And I already know going in, it was going to be a slow-paced type story-driven movie. Right now, if we go over to Rotten Tomatoes, it's sitting at 85% still, which is really good. And this isn't going to be a movie for everybody. Not every movie has to work with every single person. That's the thing. Like certain people like certain type of movies. Some people love comedies. Some people love action. A lot of people like dramas. I think Marvel and Disney has a good formula of where they give you a little bit of all that in every MCU movie. Like each MCU movie has a lot of comedy. It has its action. It has its heartstring tug moments at times. Those are fine. That's the formula for Marvel. But not every company and every studio has to follow that formula. We want to see a Batman that we finally get to deliver on the detective aspect of Bruce Wayne. We keep hearing about it, like the world's greatest detective. Detective Comics number 27, first appearance of Batman. He's a detective. Show us a detective. This movie is supposed to deliver that. Show us the underside of Gotham and what it takes to be able to do what Batman does on a day-to-day basis. Show us that. From what I hear, the movie delivers that. So we have different iterations of movies and comic book movies. You have your Marvel-type movies, which follows that formula. We had our X-Men movies that followed a different type of formula. And now we have the DCEU movies that are trying to find their voice. And then Matt Reeves comes in and says, I'm not following any of that. I want to make a Matt Reeves movie, which is character-driven, plot-driven. That is Matt Reeves. That is why Matt Reeves is one of my favorite directors in Hollywood. And I want to go into the Batman, not just seeing a Batman movie, but seeing a fucking Matt Reeves Batman movie. So yes, could the movie be bland, blah, blah? For some people, sure. Some people, sure. But everybody sees things differently. Everybody sees things differently. But guys, that's all I have. Like I said, I am super excited to go see the Batman. I'm going to be seeing it real early tomorrow. Can't wait to go check it out. And hopefully it lives up to everything that I am really expecting to see from Matt Reeves. I'm hoping he delivers on every aspect. But I already know going in what type of movie I'm going to be looking for. So anyway, guys, I want to know what you guys think. Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. Also, if you guys got the chance, please jump over to my new Robert Storms gaming channel where I talk about everything in the world of games. That's right, game news, game reviews, game live streams, everything over there in the world of games. Please jump over there, subscribe to that channel. I will have the link in the pinned comment and in the description box below. But until next time, guys, thank you for all your support as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Batman more than some of these critics have. Look out for my review. And until next time, as always, I am Robert Storms, and that is my opinion.